she said to me, I'm a very hardworking single Belizean mom. She said, I'm running this business on my own. And I said to her, I understand your concerns, but it's not mine. It's your business. And your business is to pick up my box and deliver it, and you get paid to do that. That's all my concern is.
Minette Ranclam is one of many persons who have taken to social media to express concerns over the service of a shipping company. She says that back in April of 2022, she handed over cash and 3 boxes of items for delivery to Belize, but her items have not been delivered. The company was based in Illinois, where she lived. Since she was migrating back to Belize, her items were picked up from her house in the U.S. and were to be delivered to Belize before her arrival. She's been back since the end of December, and all her items are still not here.
When I decided to relocate, I was looking for a reputable shipping agency, and this one was recommended to me. And so I contacted the business manager, and she came and she explained how it worked. And it seemed very simple. She's just going to come to your door, pick your stuff up, and it's going to be in Belize in 2 weeks. And I thought, this can't be so easy, right? I don't have to do anything. And that's how it started. She came to my home in Chicago, Illinois, in Wheeling. She picked up 3 boxes, which was going to be like a test for me. If the shipment went well, I could use her to relocate all my stuff. And she came in April of 2022. She collected 3 boxes. She got paid in full. And 3 months went by, and I thought maybe I should contact her, or maybe everything is okay. I didn't know. After 6 months, I started looking for her, and I had a very hard time finding her.
When we checked online, we could only find posts made to promote the business and its pickup dates, but the link to the website and social media page is broken. We attempted to reach the numbers on the receipt for the Belize City office, but they were out of service. We did get an email and a U.S. telephone number, and a message to both have gone unanswered at this time. The in-country address says it is on 6th Street in the Kings Park area of Belize City. However, we confirmed with the property owner that the shipping company was evicted from that location in April of 2022. Ranclam says that the same happened in Zion, Illinois.
I drove to Zion, Illinois. That's where she was supposed to have her business. And to my dismay, it was a bunch of locked warehouses. And I thought immediately, I've been scammed. That's what I thought. This is not a business, it's a bunch of locked warehouse. And I looked around and I found the property manager, and I explained to them that I'm looking for this business. And the property manager told me that the business was evicted a year ago for non-payment. And
so that means that when
she came to pick up my boxes, she no longer was in that place of business. And I don't know where she was, I just know that. So I decided to go to the Zion police to help. Maybe they can help me locate where the new business is. And I went and I made a report, and the police told me I am among many people looking for this lady.
During the pandemic, there was a surge in these types of companies. Vice President of the Customs Brokers Association of Belize, Delroy Fairweather, says they are not to be confused with established shipping agents. Referred to as consolidators, these services are more personal, where the person would go to the houses, pick up barrels and boxes, consolidate, and then ship them into Belize.
What people did was get innovative and started ordering online. You have a lot of families within the U.S., the diaspora community, who would ordinarily ship down stuff into Belize. So with that, what had happened, you found out that there was an exponential growth with people who were considered as consolidators, bringing in barrels, boxes, and so forth. Again, like I said, people weren't able to travel, and most people would have just sat down right around their computers and just order stuff. So we'll make that distinction between a shipping agent and these consolidators. The shipping agents are the more established companies who they are actual agents for vessels that operate and brings cargo. Whereas these consolidators then would kind of like rent space, get a container, fill it, and then they would ship them into Belize. So one of the safeguards that I would always tell people is to know who you're shipping your stuff with.
Fairweather explains that there are at times logistical issues, including financial constraints, that may affect consolidators from delivering their services.
For example, the Christmas holidays right here. You had several shipments which were held up not because of the customs nor the port. It was just logistics that was not planned properly, and this is one of the things that people don't understand. You can't just pick up people's stuff and pretend as if you understand the logistics, because there's transit time from the time you pick it up to get it to the port. Then there's also the transit time from the port into Belize. There's transshipment points and all that. And if you don't understand that, then you may say, okay, I'll pick your stuff up today and it should be in Belize by next week. No. What happened, you need to ensure that you can catch that cutoff time with that vessel to ensure that that container is loaded and those stuff are here. And then when it reaches a transshipment port, if the vessel does not reach on time, that's another problem
delay.
again. But to have goods sitting in port for months at a time, no, that's nothing to do with anything with shipping agents or etc. It has to be that individual who took on that responsibility to bring in those cargo. That is a person that needs to explain what is happening. From some of what I've been hearing, and I stand to be corrected, it's maybe lack of financial resources to pay the duties and taxes, even the freight costs and so forth.
Duane Moody for News 5.